All right, my people, welcome back. DSS using appeal court suit to hold detained Sunday Igboho'S 8th. All right, my people, well, on today's the 12th of Yoruba Nation agitator Sunday Igboho are being held by the Department of State Services DSS in Abuja. According to reports, this is due to an appeal filed against the bail granted to them by a federal high court in Abuja. Onto this, Mr. Igboho'S DSS lead counsel filed an appeal disputing the detainee's bail. Daily Post learned on Saturday in Abuja that the DSS headquarters, often known as Yellow House, was unhappy with the bail granted the inmates, prompting a rush to the Abuja division of the Court of Appeal to stop the execution of the detainee's release warrants. Justice Obiora Igboho'S signed the release warrants on August 23rd after the detainees completed the conditions of their bail. Daily Post has learned from sources at the DSS headquarters that authorities are unhappy with the outcome of the bail hearings before the Federal High Court. The DSS refuses to release Sunday Igboho'S 8th despite a court order, and the detainees remain in custody. The DSS officials reportedly believed that if the detainees were allowed to return home on the strength of court bail, they would be supported in escaping the nation as their leader had done. Meanwhile, our correspondent was told that after the detainees were granted bail, a team of legal experts assembled by DSS presented the agency with two options: either release the detainees in accordance with the court order and then mount surveillance on their movements, or quickly file an appeal against the bail. Despite the fact that no stay of execution of the High Court order has been requested, Daily Post has learned that the DSS authorities have chosen to move to the Court of Appeal to explain the detainees' continued custody. Meanwhile, Igboho'S, a DSS lawyer, had filed a move on notice requesting further incarceration of the 12 inmates, but withdrew it on August 24th after receiving indications that the High Court would not be disposed to accept such a request. We actually got hinted that the High Court would not consider our motion for further remand the way we wanted, on the ground that it would be an affront to the 1999 Constitution that put detention of Nigerian citizens at 48 hours, a source said. On that August 24th, our lawyer beat a retreat by withdrawing the motion, having been convinced that it would not fly, that the jungle will not grant it. So the withdrawal of the motion, as far as we are concerned, was a good decision, the source said. DSS attorney informed the court that he had filed a notice of appeal against the bail granted to the 12 inmates, and that he would like to pursue the appeal at the Court of Appeal while withdrawing the application. Following no opposition from the detainee's lawyer, Mr. Sunday Adebayo, Justice Igboho'S ruled down the motion based on the withdrawal. DSS criticized the detainee's bail in a notice of appeal dated August 13, 2021, and asked the Court of Appeal Abuja Division to throw it aside. Meanwhile, DSS petition was based on the fact that it wishes to question the detainees further to assess their level of involvement in the suspected stockpile of weaponry at Sunday Igboho'S Ibadan apartment. Mrs. Amudat Babatunde Abidin Shitu, Jamiu Oyetunji, and Bamidele Sunday, a housewife, were granted bail in the amount of 10 million naira each, with 2 sureties in the same amount, while the remaining 8 were granted bail in the amount of 5 million naira with 2 sureties apiece. The 4 were also told to report to the DSS office in Abuja on the first Monday of each month till their interrogation was finished. Abdulateef Onaolapo, Tajuddin Erinoye, Diekola Jubril, Ayobami Donald, Uthman Adelabu, Oluwafemi Kunle, Raji Kazim, and Bamidele Sunday were also granted 5 million naira bail. Mr. Pelumi Olajengbesi, the detainee's lawyer, said in a statement that the DSS has no basis for continuing to hold his clients because no court of law has altered the execution of their bond. According to him, just filing a notice of appeal is not a reason to disregard an existing court decision, and that DSS as a legal entity is not above the law, and that the agency should reconsider its illegal action in order to keep its clients. All right, so the 12 detainees are still cooling off at the DSS custody, where they have been held since July 2nd at the time of this report. All right, my people, well, a lot of things are actually happening in the country. Well, we all know the story, we all know the situation. Okay, and then it is gathered that DSS using appeal court suit, so to say, to hold the 10th Sunday Igboho'S 8. Well, this is so wrong, and the majority of things are actually being said onto this one. Nigeria failed state, third terrorist nation in the world. Fulani has finished Nigeria. We are doomed. All right, so that is what Vivian Chizoba has no complaint onto this so far. Well, Akinshe Kayode has said that, well, Idowu Awo, you are a disgrace to this country. My people, many things they share. Well, onto this matter, we are hopeful that this set of people in no time would be released. Well, the fact remains that as far as this country is concerned, there is no two ways about it. We all know what is actually going on. Comparing Nigeria to any other country, you know that in this country we need to fire them with prayers. All right, my people, what more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your take on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates. If you have not subscribed, thanks and God bless.